Shiba Inu has never had this happen to them before. There's some crazy stuff going on. Worth more than $2 billion was lost, but no one seems to care. From what the Shiba Inu team says, we are now in the next step, which could make us millionaires in just a few days. But only quickly. It costs a lot to sleep now. What am I even talking about? Okay, let me explain. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba, if you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry. Subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Today, something very strange happened to Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu's fluctuation has dropped almost to zero for a coin that used to have crazy price changes and be hard to predict. You did hear that right. The price of the product has been very low and stable for a long time. That's the exact same Shiba Inu that's known for making big changes in the price of energy, sometimes going up and sometimes going down in just a few hours. A lot of individuals join the Shiba Inu group just to have that kind of fun. The price could go through the roof at any time, which doesn't happen very often with other major crypto projects. Even though Shiba Inu has a very large market cap, it has been able to go through big swings. This is something that most other coins can't do. It's strange that it would suddenly stop moving at all, with almost no price change. For many people, this kind of event makes them wonder exactly what's going on behind the curtains. It's no surprise that people in the neighborhood are shocked. Some people are uneasy about the calm and wonder if this is the peace before the storm, while others are just confused. Is this just a short break, or is it the start of a new period for Shiba Inu? Everyone is a little on unease and very interested in what might occur next because of this strange development. It's been getting worse for Shiba Inu over the past few weeks, but now that things are more stable, it looks like the strong drive to sell has finally begun to ease. Shiba Inu is firmly in place at the moment, and this could be the best time for bulls to enter again. Shiba Inu has the breathing space it needs for a possible turnaround, now that the negative trend has slowed down. There's a chance of a breakout if the market mood about meme tokens starts to get better, especially if Shiba Inu can hold on to this support level. But this doesn't settle the big question, even though all of these things are in place. What's with Shiba Inu being so calm right now? People are shocked by how calm things are now, and they're all thinking what's really going on. People are interested in, and even a little scared about what might occur next because of how strange things are for Shiba Inu right now. What's going on then? Here is the truth. It's not just Shiba Inu that have this strange steadiness. Something we see in the crypto market as a whole. One example is that public interest in Bitcoin has decreased by a huge $2 billion, which is a big drop. There's a reason for this drop. Traders are getting prepared for possible market turmoil before the US election. Numerous traders are closing out both short and long positions, as shown by the sharp drop in open interest. Most likely, they are trying to keep election results from coming as a surprise. It's also a smart move, especially since there's a lot of doubt in the air. This careful method makes even more logic for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu prices could go through one of their usual wild swings if the election results cause a big market reaction. For some sellers, staying out of the market could help them handle the risk. This calm may seem strange, but for many it's a planned break as everyone gets ready for whatever the election results may bring. What do you think will happen next? Well, Lucy, who is on the Shiba Inu team, made an interesting guess. She said in a recent tweet that November is going to be exciting. Things feel shaky because of the US election and other global political changes that have caused economic insecurity, but I still think there is a good chance for a bull run. It's clear why her message is getting so much attention. The crypto community has been getting more and more excited about the idea of a coming bull run for a while now. People have been guessing and looking for any sign that things might be getting better. Hearing this from someone who knows a lot about Shiba Inu only makes them more hopeful. Because Lucy is sure that there will be a bull run, the community has a lot more faith in the future. Everyone is waiting to see how these big events play out. But how would this roaring run look in real life? Lucy has some ideas on that too. In her post, she says, "First, I expect Bitcoin's power to lead, followed by a bull run in altcoins. My plan is to get a lot of well-known items like Leash, Shiba, and Bone." And yes, this view does seem likely. When there is a bull run, Bitcoin usually goes first, and then other cryptocurrencies follow as the market gets excited. She's focusing on well-known coins like Shiba, Bone, and Leash, which shows that she wants to work on projects that have strong groups and will last. Lucy also shares some of her own plans by saying, "I don't really care about the current price. The change might be short. I don't trust new meme tokens either, and I'm not going to risk more than $100 on them." Just think about how many tokens have come out and then disappeared quickly. Be smart and wise. Do what your gut tells you. She wants everyone to be careful, especially with new coins that haven't been tested yet. Her method shows a way to be optimistic while also being realistic. It is good advice, focusing on well-known projects and being careful of risky coins that might only be around for a short time. Her ideas give us an excellent sense of direction, which is very important in this uncertain time. They tell us all to think mindfully, choose wisely, and believe our own feelings as we deal with these possible market changes. But here's what makes things even more exciting. In the past, November has been a very strong month during election years and Bitcoin halvings. That's exactly how things are now. It's clear why there's a lot of noise. Lucy even sent out a recent tweet that showed how sure she was only the most powerful will survive, not through escaping the storms, but by holding tall through them. Don't forget that God will examine you before giving you his gifts. It's important to remember that being strong pays off, especially in times like these when things are unstable. All of this makes me feel really confident and excited. History is on our side. Times like these usually lead to big gains, and Lucy's point of view gives us even more confidence. It looks like everything is coming together just right. The time, the strength, and even the community's expectation of a market shift. Even when things are unclear, it's important to stay strong and focused, because the benefits could be right around the next bend. That being said, let's get to the point. There are certain hard facts here that show a good picture. The Bitcoin mining business is under a lot of stress right now. James Butterfill, an expert at CoinShares, says that the average price to mine a single Bitcoin has reached an unbelievable $105,000 for publicly owned miners. This is after taking into account non-cash costs like stock-based pay and depreciation. This means that it costs about $30,000 more to make a Bitcoin than it does to sell one. What does this mean? To put it simply, mining is not profitable at all right now. Now miners have two options. Either Bitcoin's price needs to go up so much that mining becomes profitable again, or it needs to stay the same, or miners will have to stop working in the ground altogether. And that would be terrible, because if miners stopped working, the Bitcoin network would suffer. This could cause the system to crash to zero and stop working completely. But that kind of end-of-the-world situation is very improbable. This is why, since Bitcoin ETFs were recently approved and big banks like BlackRock are putting billions of dollars into Bitcoin, it's almost impossible that Bitcoin will crash to zero. The workers aren't running away. Reports show that they are still building up their infrastructure, even though the costs of output are high and digging is getting harder. All of this points to one direction: prices are going up. Investors wouldn't keep putting money in if they didn't think things would get better. Together, the fact that production costs are going up and miners are still committed highly says that prices will likely be going up soon. Now is the time to remember how reacting Shiba Inu is to changes in Bitcoin, just like how its price tripled in just a few days in March. It looks like some really fun times are coming up. But what do you think about that? Tell us what you think in the comments. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.